What up, team? Welcome back to J3 Entertainment. We're about to get that true reaction, web slinging adventure.
My senses are tingling.
Man, I love this show, man. What are we reacting to today, bro?
Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man Episode 4, hitting the big time.
This show is hidden.
It is.
Big time.
Those are facts.
It really is.
It's epic.
Last episode spoke to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's real. It comes from a real place, for sure.
It really comes from a real place. A modern day of Queens.
Yeah.
Right?
That too.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We could do the Spider-Man 1967, but no, they said we're gonna do Spider-Man more in a modern day twist, but still give you that in that alternate universe, and I love it.
And I love it.
Yeah. I love every bit of it.
I agree.
I actually found a Norman Osborn suit. It's $90 at Target. It's a legitimate green suit. I was like, okay,
with the
cool.
waves and everything?
No. Just the suit.
Oh, okay, no,
I gotta improvise on that.
Bet.
So right. I was looking into it. You know what I mean?
Get down.
But then my boy is like, I thought you was growing your hair. I was like, damn, you right.
That's true.
Gotta figure this out.
Next season.
Hopefully, we'll see what's up. Might do an early Halloween like they did on Gravity Falls.
All right, bet.
You know what I mean? So, but anyway.
Inspiration. Look at that.
Let's get to this episode, man.
All right.
I want to see what's going on, man, because it had to wait a whole week, bro.
Good job on the series, man. Good job.
It's too good. It's too good. Too good. All right, put these headphones on.
I got the theme on ringtone too.
All right, we're gonna start this thing, right?
Welcome to the team, Mr. Osborn.
Welcome to the 110, Lonnie Lincoln.
Damn.
He's a football player. He got a plan.
Quarterback too.
Yeah, he got a plan.
Infiltrate this, tell the police, we out. And it started with the intro immediately, so we got fire.
Yeah. Little fun fact, the guys that did the music for the show also did the music for Cobra Kai.
Nice.
Yeah, Zach Robertson and Leo Byron-Bird.
I want a 90s version of Spider-Man, like the comic book.
That would be great.
Now, you know what I'm saying? Like, not Spider-Man 94, that style. I mean, like the comic book theme of it.
Yeah.
Because the 90s has some dark stories.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're coming off of Todd McFarlane Spider-Man to the 90s, so they were trying to keep that same momentum.
That was some of my favorite stuff right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Carnage era. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Great game, too, by the way.
I see it was different Spider-Man. Yeah, it's tight.
Energy Research Division.
Parker, either put me out of my misery or stop talking. How do you expect to make it in this field if you can't properly present your ideas? If you don't learn to speak up and speak your mind, you will never be heard over all the other voices in the room that are much, much louder.
Damn, that's true.
You mean like yours?
If you like, let's talk about your absolute joke of an intern project proposal. How much power could that rinky-dink design of yours possibly put out? I doubt enough to power a child's alarm clock. Maybe you'll dazzle me.
So, I cover...
Oh, enough. I will drive you like sled dogs through a night of holy terror, because that is how you win the Iditarod, people.
Night of Holy
Science.
Terror.
Mr. Osborn is requesting a meeting in his office. He'd like to see Mr. Parker again.
Uh-oh.
Raise your hand if you find it bizarre. Mr. Osborn always wants to meet with Peter.
You all should be thanking Peter. He's obviously doing really well here, which gives the entire intern team a good name. So since Peter's leaving, I'll just go over our project schematics with you later, Bentley.
I'm the arbiter here.
And I can't wait for you to tell me how...
Okay.
Right. How unnecessary all my work is.
Oh.
Checkmate.
Amadeus, why don't you present next?
Fine.
Amadeus.
Prepare to witness the future.
Peter looks good. We all look good.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I had no idea you were there.
Why is Spider System?
Peter Parker. Oh, new intern, huh? Here to see my dad.
Yes, here to see your... Oh, whoa, you're Harry.
Uh-huh. Cool to meet you, man. Welcome to the top of Oscorp Tower. You're above it all up here. King of the world.
It's always so freaky getting off on this floor. I feel so out of place.
Hey, if this is the place you're supposed to be, then you're not out of place. Hope I see you around, Peter.
Hey, Mr. Osborn, I just ran into your...
Peter, perfect. Turn on Do Not Disturb mode.
Oh.
Damn, I need one of those.
What are you watching?
I'm surprised you haven't been following this.
With over 100 countries in agreement, the ratification of the Sokovia Accords means that any superpower...
Oh, yo.
So this is between 2 and 3.
After a skirmish at an airport in Germany, the group...
So it is connected.
Captain Rogers and Barnes remain on the run.
Whoa.
I mean, they're the Avengers. They'll patch things up, right?
That's their problem to solve. You're your own hero.
But all that Accord stuff, they're...
Okay, so this Civil War.
Civil War,
After
yeah.
Civil War.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, interesting.
You need to take a look at what my secret projects division has put together.
I can't wait to see their designs. I've actually had a few ideas of my own that I've been doodling out.
We're already past the design phase, Peter.
Damn.
Oh, let's go.
Oscorp's best engineers now work round the clock for you. And they have no idea who you even are.
This is for me? You know I'm not Thor, right? Because looking at this, all I'm hearing is, you are not worthy.
Think of how much you've changed in your time as Spider-Man already. You'll grow into this suit. It reflects true strength and true heroism, both of which I know are in you. Plus, it tested really well in all your key demographics.
I have demographics?
Interesting.
Spider-Man with a new suit.
Mm-hmm.
Hey! Stop that feet!
He had it again. Didn't he get that brick to the face?
Right.
Jonesing for some Werther's originals.
Looking like Gohan, bro. He looking like Gohan, bro.
That's crazy.
You just...
Nope. Nope.
Hey, ow! Hey, stop! I am not a pinata.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to see some other options.
Yeah.
That doesn't work for Spider-Man.
Not at all.
Why does he have a cape? He don't fly.
Exactly. Keep it classic.
I know this isn't much, but I picked it up from my mom's garden, and if she found out, she'd kill me. So, I must like you a lot, Pearl.
It's perfect. Is everything okay? I dropped you off and then you kind of went radio silent on me.
Yeah, I didn't mean to. I just got overwhelmed.
I understood. I just didn't know what happened is all.
I love the blue black because that's how the comic book would have been.
Yeah. Super detailed.
You want another lift back to your place?
I gotta pass, sadly. Still got some errands left to run, you know?
I'll see you later then. You can always talk to me if you need to, okay? I know you want to be a tough guy, but nobody likes tough guys, Lon.
Well, I care.
Yeah.
Get here now. You on the clock.
Yo.
Why is he doing this to Spider-Man?
The Hornet Pack is more efficient method of traversal.
But he's Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I appreciate the effort, but no.
Sorry! Oh!
Bruh.
You should be open to expanding your identity options.
Of a spider.
Hey! Alright, now I get it. This is actually pretty
Bam. Just like a fly.
Next, please.
Looking like Tracy Morgan.
Right.
Ballpark Franks.
We gave them a chance to show some respect, and they won't cough up an ounce of it.
They're not the only ones who owe me some respect. Does it look like a damn study hall in here to you?
Like, what's the point? If he was a real smart thug, he'd be like, this kid's smart. I'm gonna use this for my advantage.
Yeah.
I got just the job for you, superstar. I'm making a group order at a place up in Highbridge called La Fresca. It's a killer spot.
Their burritos are out of this world. Man, it's like they fell out of a hole in the sky. Oh, when they give you hot sauce packets, can you ask for extra? I have a sauce drawer at home.
Huh? Honey, wait.
Aw.
Damn. You can't catch me. You'll float too.
Here's your balloon.
This fool look dark, bro. You can't run that. I love this now. Explaining what a suit means.
Yeah. Need that color.
Damn, I was afraid.
This is Batman 101.
Yeah.
But, no, none of these suits are right.
And now he's learned how to use those wings when he gets the wet wings.
Yeah. All prototypes. This is great. That was scary, though.
That's the whole thing, Batman. Batman used to scare people, and he was like, when he first started, he was dark as hell.
Not trying.
Yeah. You have to bring a little light to that, you know, saving people, and they scared for their life. Damn, we the Scorpions. Was Scorpion Spanish in the Far From Home?
I can't remember.
Picking up for Big Donovan?
Oh, no.
Here you go, man. Take care.
Tell Big Don we'll be seeing him soon.
Damn, his brother got him caught up.
Oh, man.
He ain't gonna outrun him. Was he a football player or something? His brother got him caught up, man. He had a way out, and someone close to him got him back in somewhere, somehow.
Look who's back. We ain't getting a tip, kid. Welcome back.
I almost got jumped out there.
Yeah, let me guess. Camilla Black. She's lieutenant for the local riffraff.
La Fresca is on her group's turf.
They're a crew that showed up recently. Called themselves the Scorpions. Mac Gargan make me look like the Dalai Damn Lama. He's ruthless. The guy picks fights with other gangs just for the sport of it.
The Scorpions were always gonna be your problem. The 110 is our street. You wanna protect your family? Without us pushing back, Gargan and Camilla will be knocking on their front door.
If it gets too bad,
even if you did move out, the thing about Gargan is, he used to find people for a living, and now, Gargan knows you roll with me now. He'd track you down just for fun, and it wouldn't be too hard with you popping up all over the local sports page every week. No one will be able to help you. With us, at least you got protection.
Damn, he set him up.
I beg to differ, but...
I don't want to be lied to anymore, Don. You can't use me like a pawn.
Yeah, once I know for sure you're loyal, you won't be. Now I suggest you grab a bite to eat after all. You worked so hard to get this food.
You gonna finish that?
Damn, 50?
I owe you an apology, but it's only because I want you to be equipped for whatever's out there.
Like what?
Like, I don't know exactly. I mean, nobody does. This city has grown accustomed to loss, destruction, chaos, all caused by events we barely even understand.
My uncle used to say no one's tougher than New Yorkers.
Your uncle was right. Toughness is what helped me build this company.
This is all panic control, yeah.
If you're not the best hero you can be, then I failed. We're in the middle of an arms race that started way back when the Avengers first formed.
He ain't lying.
I mean, they stepped up because we needed them.
And that need is still there. We need more heroes than ever. Stronger, better heroes. Heroes that aren't one bad day away from a gamma-fueled rampage. Heroes that won't decimate an entire country, trying to shut down a mad AI that they themselves created. We need heroes who will take accountability for their actions. And while those Accords force the Avengers to reckon with their past mistakes and shortcomings, you and I will be perfecting what comes next.
This kind of reminds me how Norman Osborn started before he got corrupted by the Goblin.
Yeah.
He really wanted to do good.
He wanted to do good.
Yeah.
And he loved being in the lab, man.
You're Spider-Man, and this is Spider-Man. Isn't it just how you always pictured it?
I mean, it's amazing. I don't know.
You will know, though, as soon as you try it on.
Okay, go time.
Damn, he's even faster.
Yeah. Okay, that's pretty cool.
The white and black?
Yeah.
The -0 one?
Nice. Yeah, that's killer.
Web sling is popping.
Mm-hmm.
You still need that color.
Sure. Design is dope, though.
Yeah, too bad it's totally dead. No one's committing crime right now.
It's New York City. Someone's always up to something.
Hey.
He ain't no baby driver, I tell you that much.
All right.
We're about to have half the NYPD after us.
Enough complaining. Stick to your role, Dimitri.
This is my role. I'm the brains.
I am the brain.
Rhino? That's Rhino.
Okay, yeah, accent, yeah.
That face was already too big for me. I was like,
yeah,
that's the Rhino.
I had to hear him talk a little bit.
And you see the bricks on this? Yeah, that's the Rhino, baby. That's the Rhino. That's the Rhino.
I was thinking of somebody else. I know it's not them, but I know they're in here.
Who?
Tombstone.
Yeah, but Tombstone black.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why he has that piece of metal in the front to ram through.
Yeah.
The Rhino.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's the Rhino. He looks just like him in the old comic book.
Yeah.
Of course. Well, we'll have
My boy's swinging backwards.
Fire.
Yeah.
The panel was incredible.
To see New York that empty on the street, this is fiction. It'd have been so much traffic.
Oh, man.
Just like the video game.
It's time.
You're clear. Get to the side of the road. Let me help you out of there. Hey,
My daughter.
I'll get her. Don't worry.
Damn, that music is hitting.
Yeah.
This is a lot of heat.
If you're scared of wolves, don't go in the woods.
Hey, до свидания. I will be back for you all.
I'll be back for you.
Hey.
That's one huge.
Hands in the air. Okay. Next time we try your quiet thing, Dimitri.
Anyone still out there? Help! Please! Let me help! This is gonna hurt! Ugh. What the? I'm fireproof? I'm not!
Whoa, close call.
You're safe now. Hey, catch your breath. I'm just
I
glad
felt
you guys
that.
are okay. Sorry, I gotta rush. Stay safe!
That spider guy was good.
But it was so awesome! We have a winner, Mr. Osborn.
Holy
Oh.
crap, you're Spider-Man.
No, I'm not.
Dang.
See? Just taking your mask off.
Yeah.
Volkov were all taken into custody.
custody. Their accomplice, a woman known as Mila Masaryk, is still at large.
What did they steal? Oh my God, you're Spider-Man. Shut that shit up.
Abort.
Just taking your mask off, Kingpin. No, Dr. Ock.
All right.
See, remember I said the last? Yeah.
Octavius.
The design is official.
Traditional.
Loving it. That's Dr. Octopus, bro.
Yeah, that was the traditional look too. I love that.
Bring on more.
Yeah.
I'm already sold, man. This show's lit.
It's a winner. We got a winner.
Literally got a winner, bro. Literally. We literally got a winner, yo. I'm loving every bit of it. Like I said, it showed. You know what it is? A lot of people don't realize this. When you're dealing with origin shows and stuff like that, and you got so long of a history with a character, you kind of forget the basics. And I'm glad they're reminding the new audience, because you guys, ladies and gentlemen, got to realize this is not just designed for Spider-Man fans in general. It's designed for new audience, so they can understand the idea of where Spider-Man's come from. You do have to try out suits. You have to understand where your suit stands with the people,
right?
Because you just don't put a suit on, because you remember the suit doesn't make the man makes the suit. So you got to understand the ideas of that. And seeing Spider-Man in multiple suits, trying to figure out what works for him, even though he knew it worked for him, but Norman Osborn was giving you the perspective of an actual comic book creator.
Yeah.
And in the reality of that comic book. And that's what happens when you're a comic creator. When you I'm thinking of a character like Spider-Man. He climbs on walls, web shoots with super strength. How do we design this? Jack, what do you have?
Yep.
You know what I mean?
It's all collaboration.
Steve, where do we go with this?
Yep.
Jack Kirby, Steve Ditko. You know what I'm saying?
You build.
Where do we go with this? I am the man.
There it is.
Stan the man. So we drew multiple prototypes of Spider-Man, and one I really enjoyed this one. He had these wings, and it was like these fangs came out, and he had 4 arms, and he was a spider, but people wouldn't like that. He wasn't friendly, you know. But
that's spot on.
We did put him on the back burner for later on for Man Spider. But
there it is.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to kind of do things like that. So I understand the whole lineup. Even looking at Norman Osborn as a black man. So I had this idea of Norman Osborn being this multi-billionaire black guy, and we're gonna try it out and we're gonna see how it works. You know what I'm saying?
Art imitating life.
Right? That's because it's creating, and I think a lot of people forget that when you watch the new. It's like I always said, my rule: if it's first time introducing a character, you got to do it right. But once you've done it right and you've given us multiple stories of it, you can switch it up a couple times, because you got to look at the prototypes, what people come up and when you watch the ending of the show, they show you different designs of the characters. Yeah. They came up with this stuff and they say, okay, we're gonna solidify this and we're gonna make it move forward. And I truly enjoy this. And to me personally, this feels like a Stan Lee type of Spider-Man show. And a lot of Spider-Man shows haven't felt like that because they felt artificial. They felt mass production. We just got to get it coming, got to keep it going, got to keep it going, got to keep it going. But this really feels more of a Stan Lee idea. Jamila, she steals things. That type idea. Like, I'm just building on what we got, and we come in with something and we're gonna run with it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, back to the drawing board. I think people need to really get off their high horses and start appreciating content that we are receiving. Because if you grew up in the 90s, if you grew up in the 80s, and you grew up in the 70s, a lot of those shows were shitholes. But we enjoyed them because it's all we had. People have forgotten where they came from, and now they acting bougie, like they are owed something. Now, I will give you, sometimes these studios do give you shit. That's the mass production of garbage. But sometimes when you can feel the quality in a content,
yes,
you didn't necessarily need a villain for this episode to give us an explanation of where Spider-Man is and where he's gonna go.
Yeah, because the journey is all about him.
Exactly.
And who he is. Yeah.
And that's what I made Spider-Man for, because I had to compete with Superman and Batman. I had to figure something out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I made the Fantastic Four. They had the Justice League. There was this big Major League Baseball idea, and I was just amazed by it. So I called up my buddy Bob and I said, "What the hell's going on over there? What are you guys doing, huh? Are you trying to put me out of business? I'm writing these westerns." So I made X-Men. Like,
there it is. Hey, magic strikes again.
Shoot, man.
Nah, but
Stan Lee, man, Stan the man. I met him multiple times, bro.
Oh, dope.
He was, it's. They got a documentary coming out about him and how they mistreated him, right?
I saw it. Yeah.
But I got a chance to meet him before he was mistreated. He was still Stan the man.
Yeah.
I'm still out here knowing what's going on. Yeah, he was still Stan the man. He wasn't. I'm gonna stand in front of this window until I'm ready to use him. He wasn't that. Yeah, he was still mobile.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I will say definitely that this episode hit home. Definitely just seeing the Spider-Man trying to figure out what works for him, what defines him, and what identifies him in and out of the suit. So I thought that was cool, and I just like the respect for him in the show and how he's written as a character in this show. Like, they really have a love for Peter Parker, and then the people on the outside have a love for him as well.
Yeah.
And the interaction between him and Norman Osborn, even though they're on different sides of the spectrum, he treats him also like a father and son guardian type of figure. And I like that take, though, because I'm not used to getting that right away. So it's cool seeing the dynamics with Norman and Peter Parker, and then like his view of the outside world. And I like the incorporation of the MCU movies as well. I thought that was neat because I remember hearing something about that, but I wasn't sure. I was told that it was separate, but it looks like it's very much connected.
I agree and I disagree.
Yeah.
It's a different universe.
Yeah.
So certain events will happen in the universe, but it's not our universe.
Okay, so it's alternate.
See what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's alternate. Because remember, that spider came in different.
Yeah.
Because
and Strange did do some stuff.
And remember, in Civil War, Spider-Man was there.
Yeah.
This Spider-Man wasn't there.
He wasn't.
He doesn't know Tony Stark yet.
Right. That's why it was news to him when he saw it on the TV.
Exactly.
Okay, bet.
In our MCU, he was there.
Okay.
Different timelines.
Interesting.
But different parallel universes.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So things can change due to the Civil War now.
No. Civil War occurred in MCU.
Okay.
This ain't our MCU. This is another universe of Spider-Man.
Got it.
Same scenarios would occur.
Yeah.
But that Spider-Man we got, Peter, he was never involved.
Got it.
There, you see what I'm saying?
And that's why Norman was like, yeah, we need to. Okay.
Yeah, Norman's building his own thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that was interesting how they brought that in there, that idea, and like broke that down. Like, so I think we're in that time where stuff can shift due to like what happens with specific characters, and this is what I was saying before. Like, specific characters can really hit different genres. So I like this new take of Spider-Man coming of age adventure.
Yeah.
And he's already established. He's still trying to figure things out. So it's kind of a semi-origin, but things are sped up in a lot of ways. Like, we're just watching him make the mistakes and go through the obstacles. Because he already is the hero. He's already that destined guy. He's just trying to learn how to be better at it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it's great. And it's a cool modern take on that.
Yeah, it's a great 60s modern day vibe to the Spider-Man. It's just different stories that we didn't run with the first time.
Yeah.
You know, you guys have these rap albums and these R&B albums and these director's cut. This is a director cut show.
Yeah.
It's literally an album that says, okay, well, this is track B. These are the songs that we didn't put on the first track, but because we thought they were okay and pretty good, we're gonna still release them for y'all out there, and y'all eat them alive. And then they drop this, and then people get mad.
Yeah.
It's not my Spider-Man. It's not. It's a totally different Spider-Man. But I like where we're going with this. You know what I'm saying? It got a lot of soul in it. It got a lot of style in it. And it speaks to Queens. It feels like New York to me. It really does. It really does.
Another big character as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But guess what? It's not about us.
It's about y'all.
Post your comments down below. Let us know how much fun you guys are having watching this episode. And if you guys are truly enjoying this, what part do you enjoy about it? And who's your favorite character out of it? I really enjoy a lot of the characters in this one. Sometimes characters piss me off and I'd be like, damn, I don't like this guy.
Yeah.
But I really enjoy we're getting the art style of the 1960s of the characters. It has a lot of the Jack Kirby style to the characters in there. And I'm really enjoying a lot of what I'm getting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But let me know in the comments down below. You know what I'm saying? If you're new to the channel, go ahead and press that subscribe button. Thumbs this video up. Don't forget to share now. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Patreon, where you can get the full-length reaction to this episode and many more.
You know what to do.
However, if you can't get to Patreon, we do have a membership of YouTube in the section down below. And in that, you will get these episodes much earlier than we will release them on actually YouTube.
Sign up.
There it is. I'm J3.
We're on the show. Ninja Assassin.
Road to 100,000 subscribers.